Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more Hearts of Iron. I'm your host, Galvin. So, where we last left off, we were just trying to liberate Germany, pretty much. Or, not liberate. That makes it sound like Germany's already been conquered. Save Germany from getting conquered by the horrific Soviet menace. And we're building up a navy still. Doing our best. So, how are things going on the fronts here? The Axis still control 40% of the victory points. The Comintern's losing. They're down below 10%. The Allies are catching up to the Axis, though. They're up to 30% of the victory points. And I think I probably have, like, 10% of the victory points at this point. Probably. Tough to say. I can't. I was like, hang on, can I add puppet to that? No, I can't. They've already gone government in exile. I need to do that before they went government in exile. Sorry, it's record. Decided kamikaze. Oh, have you now? A little late for that, don't you think? Oh well. Let's see. So let's get a tech straightened out here. Aircraft carrier anti-air. Ooh, we're actually up to date on carriers. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm tempted to think that we should do something about tanks. I'd like to remind you... Holy shit, we do have some oil produced in our home territory. Still nowhere near enough. But, wow. Impressive. Let's see. There's got to be more stuff that we need to research. Yep. This stuff. Definitely need to research this. Let's see. Yeah, we'll need to research this. Let's get our stuff out here. There we are. We don't need too many more officers at this point. You know, are we researching supply throughputs? Let's research that as well. This seems like it would be a good idea, considering we are kind of jumping into Siberia at this point, aren't we? Some wisdom. Research hangar, really? This doesn't matter. It does reduce visibility a lot at this point, which I guess might make it worth it. Tough to say. Still updating our stuff here. We need to research Radar 3, that's right, in order to be able to improve our radar any better. Yeah, good. So unfortunately, a lot of our troops are just simply out of supply at this point, which isn't too surprising. It's not going to be pretty out here for a while. The march across Siberia will be slow. Because we not only have to conquer territory, but very often when you conquer territory, the infrastructure in it gets damaged. Let's see. There's a port up here. It's only one, though, so I can't transport enough supplies to matter. Let's see. Well, we have lots of little trade going on over here. Yeah. So, Mongolia. Tricky. Yeah, most of this area can't even be supplied, so it'll likely be a while before we can get anything done. On the plus side, though, it looks like the Russians are suffering from the same issues, so I'm not too concerned. Because I believe all they have really to go on is the Trans-Siberian Railway. Like, they don't have much that they can actually use to supply out here. And like I said, this is better off handed into the AI to do. It really is. However, at this point, it's probably better to pull back some of our army. So I am going to... Where is the theater? Let's see. I am going to re-give it all the land, though. Because at this point, if it does actually pull troops off the line, it's probably a blessing. Because all the troops that we can get off the line mean less supply usage. It'll probably actually improve our overall offensive efficiency. So, working on it. Okay, good. We can remove Vladivostok now. Any others? There we go. Alright. The UK is trying to influence us. How cute. But no, not happening. And our march into the Soviets continues. Germany is falling back still. We're going to have to push harder. Unfortunately, we can't really push harder. We might... Good, good. We could potentially send over boats to help, but we don't have a port in the region we can use. Good, okay. So, let's test our new setup here. Well, apparently can't use transit rights to do that, damn. It's 8,000 kilometers. Yeah, we will need to do something along the lines of, like, invading mainland Japan or something at some point. Alright. There's an attack that has been commenced, and we won. Excellent. So Naval will now surrender. Pfft, maybe. We actually have to get there. Hey, did we just... We did, alright. Nuclear reactor our top priority. I want that finished. We got the first civil nuclear research now. Good. Let's see. 45 tech, someone lead. Yep. Make sure you didn't launch torpedoes. I'm tempted to get Aero Engine. Because we don't really want distance out of our CAGs. We don't really care. Yeah. We don't really care much for distance out of our CAGs. So it doesn't really matter. Alright, well. Research as much as we can. Speaking of the CAGs, they're done. Now we just have to wait for our carriers, which will be done on January 18th. Next year. Good, so hopefully by 45 we can potentially open a can of whoop-ass on the Americans. Should give us enough time to, maybe if we're lucky, push a little further. It's looking kind of iffy if we'll manage that, though. We're doing our best, though. Push. Push harder. We only have a few more months until Tanutova gets annexed by the Soviets. We might not manage to make it. Yeah, I'm really beginning to think militia might have been a better pick here. Like, I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I have the power to make a proper infantry army. I regret things. I regret a lot of things right now. Alright. Good. So that's another province we managed to take. And do we finally manage to get their capital? Maybe? No. Almost. We tried. Just keep pushing. Supplies are shitty everywhere. We need to try and get supplies through, though. Anywhere we can. Why are the garrisons being brought up? Shouldn't he be going down here to garrison things? I don't know. Supply throughput increase. That might help. Supply transportation advance. Well, it'll also hopefully help. I also need to consider the construction of more appropriate infrastructure. Like, even just running a line of infrastructure from here to here, improve that a little bit, would do wonders for supplying the troops. Really would. You want 78 infantry. Vesuvius erupts. I see. Things are still going pretty basic, though, around here. I'm not certain if Greece just revolted itself in a liberation, or if there's actually a landing there. Like, hang on. Is something going on in the European theater? Let's have a quick peek. Greece revolted itself in a liberation. Holy shit. That's impressive. I mean, I know they're fighting Italy, but still, not bad. Not bad. And Germany continues to collapse. It's the onslaught of the Soviets. We've got to try and push harder. It's proving really hard to push, though. Oh, man. Alright, let's go to the fog of war. There we go. Put the fog of war back on. Good. So yeah, Greece revolted itself into liberation. That's... I've never actually seen any country manage to pull that off before. Is there, there's a thing that makes something use less supplies in here, right? Toughness, no. Guerrilla warfare, yeah, HQ supply consumption. Tempting. I mean, any amount of supplies that we can, you know, cut out's good enough, right? Come on, yeah! We enforced Conquer onto New Taba. Perfect. That is all three of the mini-states there taken care of. Inefficient research, I'm sure. Alright. Light cruiser stuff. Good. Infantry warfare, special forces, mass assault. Tick, tick, tick. Light cruiser and special forces. Yeah. Okay. Light cruiser. There. Get some more officers. Never hurts. As we are building more things. Alright. So, Tanutava has fallen. Boom. Boom. Okay. You know, I am going to actually throw in nuclear physics for research, because I would like to get that taken care of and try and get the nuke going ASAP. Heavy cruiser, engine, main armament, anti-aircraft armament, and integrated support. Cool. Alright. We need to get this though. Really do. Alright. Anything else we need? Oh, really? This might help. Whatever we can get at this point. Like, it doesn't hurt. Ugh. You know, is there like... I'm tempted to reassign some people. Like, do we have a commando or whatever it is that makes people use less supplies? Logistics wizard? Yeah. Congratulations. As useless as you are now leading the whole fucking HQ. Even better. First army group. Do we have another logistics wizard that we can put in? We do. Good. We're going to try and force a little more. That should reduce it, I believe, by 7%. Hey, it's pretty good. 7% less supply consumption, with any luck. That might be enough to push us a little farther. Germany continues to collapse, which is not good. Because we can't advance. We have to consider peace at this point. I mean... like, we just can't march forward. We can't. Something land war in Eurasia. I needed militia for this. So badly. I really did. And I don't know if is it too late? Is there any way to see supply consumption? Yeah, 0.8 supply consumption for our militia, 2.68. So over 3 times as much supply consumption by these dudes. Like, we could cut our supply consumption considerably if we were using militia. Might actually manage to make it through. Who knows? Alright. Still. This shows promise over here. We might manage to make something. We've managed to make it to Afghanistan, so there's that. Throw whatever we can on the network at this point. Oh good, looks like a bunch of our cruisers finished. Or something. I don't know what finished, but we have a lot of excess stuff now. And... infrastructure construction sounds like a decent idea right now. I mean, you can't do it here, you can only do it on the map, which is really annoying. Alright. Let's go up along here. Try and create a new route for the supplies. It only costs 0.5 IC, but it'll take a while. Because it's my first round of infrastructure. Second round of infrastructure will be significantly quicker. Alright. Operational level organization. I'm sure that'll come in handy someday, if we can ever, our supply lines ever let us attack that much. Oh. This is rough. I need civil nuclear research for. Which I'm doing the best I can with. Yeah, well, we'll do our best. At some point I want to attack the US too, but at this point I can't because I don't even have a landing force. Because no one has supplies right now. Yes, we are managing to push a little bit forward though. Like onto the Trans-Siberian. It's never bad. Go, go, go. Yeah, conquer the Trans-Siberian. Because, you know, these areas might actually have supplies in them from the Soviet transport. Let's see. So yeah, still no ports I can really use, huh? Well, maybe. I think we're going to end this episode off with a little bit of supply transport work. How do you make convoys again? Alright, great convoy. First off, let's think this through here. Qingdao to yeah. If I were to start pumping supplies into Vladivostok, would that help? It would. I mean, considering how this is a huge supply choke point here. We could potentially get around some of that and use the Trans-Siberian. Yeah. Vladivostok. Good start. Alright, dump the supplies into Vladivostok. We don't even have enough convoys for this, do we? So, point of origin. Qingdao. Whoops. Qingdao to Vladivostok. Okay. Let's see. We need to potentially cut some trade. There. That should help. There, now we have enough transports. Alright, so hopefully by pumping supplies into Vladivostok, we can start pumping out a little more supplies out here. And get our supplies going. So we're getting in about 60 each day. How much can we move through? 216 supplies and fuel per day. Really? What the hell? I don't know why it doesn't take the freaking Trans-Siberian. I mean, 216 supplies and fuel per day should be enough to at least make us be able to march forward. I mean, hopefully this definitely helps. I hope. This has got to help with our situation. Because at this point, progress is... we're actually not making any. We're actually losing a bit. It is that bad. Land wars in Asia, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been your lovely host, Gildan, signing off.